What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be giving my first impressions of the Insta360 One X2 360 camera, specifically for use as a Trackday motorcycle camera. I picked up the Insta360 One X2 just a couple days ago and I immediately took it to a Trackday at the Ridge Motorsports Park out in Shelton, Washington. I tested out this camera in 3 different mounting positions on this motorcycle, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down what I liked and didn't like about those 3 positions, as well as giving my initial review of the Insta360 One X2 camera. So I used 3 different mounting positions. First I mounted it to the front of the motorcycle, next I mounted it to the tail section of my motorcycle, and the third place that I mounted it was on my waist using a special Insta360 harness that I'll talk more about later. The first mounting position that I did with the Insta360 One X2 was on the front of the motorcycle using a ram mounts tough claw and a ram mounts connecting arm, just like you see here. And this is a good mounting spot for filming because it gives a really cool perspective. You can see both the motorcycle, the rider, and everything behind the rider. So you can see your body positioning, you can see your motorcycle really well. If your friend is riding behind you, you can get a really good shot of them as well. So those are things that I liked about this mounting position. Things that I didn't like about it: with it mounted on the mirror like this at really high speeds, the camera itself can get really shaky and the video quality starts to get pretty bad, especially when you're going down the front straightaway going really fast. The camera starts to vibrate and the picture quality gets pretty bad. So overall I rate this mounting position to be worst out of the 3 that I tried out. The second mounting position that I used was on the back of the motorcycle, and I mounted the camera using the Insta360 invisible selfie stick and a couple hose clamps, and I mounted the camera sticking straight off the back of the motorcycle. This gives a really cool perspective because it looks like the camera is hovering behind the rider and the motorcycle, so you can see body position, lean angle, you can see your line on the track. Things I don't really like about this mounting position: you can't really see what's in front of the rider, so you can't see the turns that are coming up. And another problem with this mounting position was that, just like with the front, there was quite a bit of shakiness from this spot, from the vibrations on the motorcycle. It wasn't as bad as when I had it mounted to the front, and so overall the picture quality was pretty good. I rate this spot 2nd out of 3 for the 3 different mounting positions that I tried. So finally, the third mounting position. For this spot, I used the Insta360 belt bar harness, which is essentially what looks like a weightlifting belt or a kidney belt that you wear, velcros around your waist, and it has a mounting point for the Insta360 invisible selfie stick, and it holds the camera kind of out and behind the rider, which gives you a super cool camera perspective. It essentially looks like there's a drone flying above you as you're going down the road, or in this case going down the racetrack. It gives a full perspective of both the rider and the bike. It allows you to see the rider that's in front of you, and it also allows you to see really well the riders that are behind you. This was definitely my favorite mounting position. Only things that I didn't really like about it was it takes a little bit of getting used to using the harness. It's a bit uncomfortable when you first try it out, but honestly, after you get used to it, you forget that it's even there. The Insta360 belt bar with the invisible selfie stick, that was the #1 mounting position out of this initial test. So overall, my initial reaction of the Insta360 One X2 camera is super positive. It captures incredible picture, stabilization is really good, the battery life is super long, and the video speaks for itself. It captures amazing video. When you compare this camera to the other 360 cameras that are available on the market, this one by far is the best. In future videos, I'm going to be doing long-term reviews on this camera, including more Trackday tests and street riding. So be on the lookout for more videos coming through the channel. If you like this video, if you got some value out of it, hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment. I super appreciate it. The more likes and comments that I get, the more YouTube pushes this video to people who haven't seen it before. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to this channel for more motorcycle tech reviews and more Trackday content like this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, peace out. If you want to see more track footage using the Insta360 One X2, check out my new channel, TysonMoto Track, that has full-length session videos from my track days.